All right, you guys, I'm back at the hour of Venus. All right, I'm going to be utilizing the Angel Tarot for this specific reading. I went to tap in with the energy to see where we were with the energy of the moon in Libra. All right, and we're currently right now at 6 degrees and 23 minutes. So I rounded up to the 7th degree Sabian symbol. Woman feeding chickens, guarding against attacks. Every light initiative is met by some form of shadow, which often takes the form of angry responses from an unawakened person. So this is where we're taking responsibility for whatever is within our care. All right. It says here, a mind clear enough to recreate is a passionate force in the world and must necessarily generate an equal and opposite force of resistance, which will attempt to thwart its purposes by any means possible. Hence, the likes of Jesus, Gandhi, and Luther King are strongly resisted, yet also Hitler, Stalin, and Pol Pot. In fact, as we notice that we come up against strong antipathy, we may then know we have developed a strong mind. We must guard against these opposing forces, which very often take the form of collective disgruntlement and confused non-cooperation rather than specific honorable challenges, yet certainly amount to an attack. It says here, it is intelligent to protect ourselves from the dangers that inevitably surround us. We need to protect ourselves from the intrusive forces of that which is undesirable, including certain aspects of nature. Hawks eat chickens unless we stop them. In this metaphor, we are the chickens, and the strangers and unfriendly people are the potential hawks. Okay, so I'm going to be utilizing the energy of the Angel Tarot. Let's see what comes out. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross on this reading. I'm going to roll the astro dice to see what comes out. I've got Libra in the 11th house with Neptune energy here. So this is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. All right. Interesting. Birds are back. See what we have here for this energy at 7 degrees of the moon in Libra. The moon in Libra definitely represents the energy of the Two of Swords in the minor arcana, justice in the major arcana, and I just had the justice card come out. All right, so let's just see what's crossing this energy here. What is the challenge? Okay. Interesting. Speaking about justice, all right, makes the truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. With this specific, the invocable God. All right, so with the Libra moon, we want justice, right? And where we're supposed to be protecting ourselves from unwanted forces. The challenge here. Okay. The Eight of Swords, interesting. All right, so this whole Jupiter and Gemini thing that's coming up could be of significance. The God protector and savior. I'm kind of getting this angel is holding the head as if he's had some sort of achievement. All right. It says truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. All right, so what is that card in the Oracle of the Radiant Sun? Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to look this up. Thank you. It is the energy of Mars in Scorpio, and where I'm seeing the Revenge card. Let's see if I can find it for you guys real quick. just to kind of show you what I'm seeing here in this particular card. All right. So the challenge here is to go after the ones that are trying to steal one's fortune. Okay. Heavy on the truth and justice energy here overall. Where's this card? One second, you guys. I'm going to find it so I can show you exactly what I see. That's interesting. Oh my. There it is. I'm seeing the energy of revenge, which is Mars and Scorpio. All right, and this specific card in this deck speaks about having a phenomenal achievement, extreme effort in order to overcome some kind of problem, getting even with someone, or an over-the-top reaction to a perceived hurt. Okay? I don't know why that was of significance, but I felt I needed to pull that because I was feeling the same energy coming from this specific angel. All right. Let's see if it'll... There we go. Yep. That's what I'm feeling. All right. So we'll get all into it, what it means. All right. Let's step into the energy of the goal overall. What is crowning this energy here? All right, we have the Eight of Swords crossing. What is the crowning energy? What's the goal here overall? Okay. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So this could be the energy of needing to collaborate, specific angels, all right? The God-hearing lamentations. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. All right, so if those that are dealing with protection from the enemies that are trying to steal one's fortune, your fortune could be your mental state, okay? So again, it's protecting against sorrow and illness pertaining to the mental state. When it comes to the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. The God-hearing lamentations. Interesting. I want to look this energy up real quick. It says the Book of Lamentations demonstrates the purpose and power of turning to God, laying out our complaints, asking Him for help, and choosing to trust. It not only serves as a memorial to the destruction of Jerusalem, but it also shows us how to pray when the dark clouds of suffering roll in. All right. So the goal here is to protect against sorrow and illness. Okay. Whichever ones that are dealing with some sort of injustice, the justice comes in to make the truth known in court, all right, that causes the innocence to prevail. The challenge here is coming after those and protecting yourself from those that would steal your fortune, all right? So now let's look at the energy that we're overcoming. What is the energy that we're focusing on overcoming, or what we've had overcome so far? All right. So that Three of Pentacle energy, that typically is going to represent the energy of Mars and Capricorn. All right. Mars and Capricorn in astrology is technically exalted there. All right. So where there is the need of force, all right, restriction, structure, discipline, it works very well in Capricorn sign. Okay. coming here with this energy? I don't know if that wanted to come out. There we go. All right, the World card. So the World card can speak of ending a specific chapter and moving on to the next, successfully completing something and starting anew. In tarot, we go from the World card back to the Fool, meaning a new journey. Okay, so this is the energy of the God, the source of wisdom. All right, so the fountain of wisdom that gives success in all ventures. So this is you successfully completing some sort of chapter in your life where you were meant to gain wisdom. All right, the World card is associated with the energy of Saturn, and I just spoke about Mars being in Capricorn, which is technically ruled by Saturn. So when it comes to the association of having discipline, structure, and authority, focusing more so on your responsibilities when it comes to some sort of injustice, this is something you've already overcome. Okay? All right, let's look at the energy of the current position, and then we'll look at the near future. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be a variety of things. You could be going back to school to learn something. You could be gaining a specific skill. All right. This one says God sung above all. All right. So showing your loyalty and allegiance, your friendships and reconciliations at this time. So this could be like a message that's coming to you from someone that wants to reconcile after some sort of, you know, successful chapter that you've ended in your life. All right, so the Page of Pentacles, it's a very immature energy. This could be someone that is younger to you. All right, but I feel overall the angels are trying to say that this shows the energy of your loyalty and your allegiance, that you are fully ascending now, and where you've possibly gained a new skill, did a specific study. All right, you've gained friendship and reconciliation with this specific energy. All right, I'm seeing the High Priestess down at the bottom of the deck, which is the energy of success and protection against magistrates, the God, the eternal lasting. Okay, let's see near future energy. Near future energy, please. Future energy, thank you. Wow, there's two. All right, so I've got the Two of Cups and I have the Death card. So technically you would experience the energy of a transformation. All right, this specific card says the God, the end of the universe. I'm seeing an hourglass. All right, so that is the epitome of an ending to a new beginning. So endings and rebirth, influences of health and longevity. And then it also came out with the energy of the Two of Cups, the swiftly hearkening God. All right, bringing things to fruition, providing expansive intelligence, and gives the grace of God. All right, so I'm seeing something pertaining to the energy of marriage. I'm seeing two rings here. All right, the Two of Cups technically is the epitome of the divine masculine and feminine energies coming together. All right, so amazing energy in the near future there. King of Swords down on the bottom of the deck. The exalted God. So victory grants victory and protection from lightning. Right, and lightning could definitely be associated to those that were coming after, all right, your fortune. Fortune could be technically your divine life purpose. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to pull out the following 4 cards, but I'm going to leave those face down. We're going to go over the following positions, and we're going to speak about what these specific angels represent. And then we're going to continue on with the energy of the Celtic cross. All right, so the following 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Alright, guys, let's see. For Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius energy, where is my book? Here we go. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Justice card. Alright. The Invocable God, number 18. 18 in the major arcana is the energy of the moon. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so Justice. Alright, the Invocable God says, judge me, O Lord my God, according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. So those born under Kaleo will possess integrity and love truth, and will distinguish themselves in government. Kaleo makes truth known in court, allows innocence to triumph, and confounds the guilty and false testimonies. Alright, so the soul guardian for those born from 5:40 a.m. to 6 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 6th of April, the 17th of June, the 28th of August, the 8th of November, or the 19th of January. So we're speaking of the energy of the 6th of April is going to be Pisces energy, 17th of June is Gemini's energy, 28th of August, Virgo's energy, the 8th of November, that is Scorpio energy, 19th of January is Aquarius's energy. Physical guardian for those born from the 13th through the 17th of June, which is technically going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini energy. Okay. I'm seeing associations to these specific signs. Neptune, Mercury, Pluto, Mars, Uranus, and Saturn. Okay. Now, what's crossing, I'm going to read this out. That specific angel was Kaleo. Kaleo, excuse me. Kalieo. Alright. The following one for the energy that was crossing, 8 of Swords. We're looking at the number 14. Alright, so 14 in the major arcana is going to represent the energy of temperance. Alright. It says here, God, the protector and savior. The Lord also will be a refugee for the oppressed, a refugee in times of trouble. The person born under Mabael will love jurisprudence and courts of law. Mabael can be called upon against those who seek to usurp the fortunes of others, governs justice, truth, and liberty, delivers the oppressed, and protects prisoners. So soul guardian for those born from 4:20 a.m. to 4:40 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 2nd of April, the 13th of June, the 24th of August, the 4th of November, or the 15th of January. All right, so I'm seeing the 2nd of April, Pisces energy, 13th of June, Gemini energy, the 24th of August is going to be Virgo's energy, the 4th of November, Scorpio energy, and or the 15th of January, Capricorn energy. I'm seeing here the associations to Neptune energy, Jupiter energy. I'm seeing Mercury energy, Scorpio, Mars, and Pluto, Capricorn, Saturn. Physical guardian for those born from the 24th to the 28th of May. That's going to be associations to the energy of Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Heavy Mercury energy here. Mercury is always associated to the energy of communication, transportation, local communities, schools, teachings, anything you may be curious about. It involves the energy of your neighbors, your younger siblings, cousins. Okay. Interesting. So protection from your enemies. 1 second, guys. She has to get out. All right, so crowning this energy, we have the energy of the Three of Pentacles. Once again, associations with Mars in Capricorn. All right, number 58, God-hearing lamentations. 58. There we go. All right, this specific angel is named Yeyalel. It says, my soul is sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? Those born under Yeyalel will be distinguished by bravery and boldness and will be passionate for Venus. Yeyalel protects against sorrow and heals the sick, especially afflictions of the eyes, and influences iron and those in commerce. The soul guardian for these born from 7 p.m. to 7:20 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 16th of May, the 27th of July, the 7th of October, the 18th of December, or the 28th of February. 16th of May, Taurus season, ruled by Venus. 27th of July, Leo season, associated to the energy of the Sun. 7th of October, Libra season, associated with Venus. 18th of December, it's going to be the energy of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. And the 28th of February, associated to the energy of Pisces, ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. Physical guardian for those born from the 30th of December to the 3rd of January. So this is going to be the energy of Capricorn of Capricorn, associated to Saturn's energy. Okay. Interesting. So heavy on the Saturnian energy overall. When I speak of the energy of Three of Pentacles, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Three of Pentacles in tarot means someone wants to come in and collaborate with you. All right, but these are the people that are going to come in and help protect against the sorrow and illness. All right. I like it. All right, so what we're overcoming is the energy of the World card, 65. All right. Damabea, the source of wisdom. Return, O Lord, how long? And let it repent thee concerning thy servants. Those born under Damabea will distinguish themselves as marine affairs through their expeditions and discoveries and will amass a considerable fortune. Damabea protects against magic spells, assists in obtaining wisdom, and their undertaking of successful ventures in governed seas, rivers, springs, and sailors. The soul guardian from these are born from 9:20 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. and the moral guardian for these born on the 23rd of May, Gemini season, associated to Mercury's energy, the 3rd of August, that is technically going to be Leo season, associated to the Sun, the 14th of October, Libra season, associations to Venus, 25th of December, Capricorn season, associated to Saturn. 7th of March is going to be Pisces, associations to Jupiter and to Neptune. All right, so physical guardians for those born from the 3rd to the 7th of February, Aquarius energy, associations to Uranus. So the World card, again, here, heavy Saturn energy. Okay. God, the source of all wisdom. So the fountain of wisdom, the person that gives success in all ventures, is going to technically be associations to heavy Aquarian energy and heavy, I'm kind of getting those associations to Venus with these two energies here. Wow. Okay. So I'm kind of getting if those that are associated to Uranus, they bring in change. Venus energy pertains to the energy of love, of beauty, of art, okay, of creativity. Okay. Now the Page of Pentacles, 13. Now this card is in the position of the current position, all right? Loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliations. How do I say this one? Lazalel. That's what I'm getting. The gods sung above all. Okay? Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All the earth, make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise. All right, so I'm seeing this specific angel here. I don't know if this would be kind of like a flute, a trumpet, something like that. Okay, let's see if I can get it to concentrate on the card. There we go. All right. It says here, a person born under this angel will learn everything with ease, will have happy memories, and will distinguish themselves through speech. Lazalel governs friendship, reconciliation, and conjugal fidelity. Soul guardian for those born from 4 a.m. to 4:20 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 1st of April, the 12th of June, the 23rd of August, the 3rd of November, or the 14th of January. The 1st of April, associations to Aries energy, ruled by Mars. 12th of June, associations to Gemini's energy, ruled by Mercury. Associations to the energy of Virgo, the 23rd of August. Again, Mercury energy, the 3rd of November, Scorpio energy, associations to Pluto and Mars, and or the 14th of January, Capricorn energy, associations to Saturn. Physical guardian for those born on the 19th through the 23rd of May. Speaking of, tomorrow is going to be the energy of May 19th. Current energy that we're currently in right now, Page of Pentacles. Okay? So, that's going to be associations to Venus. Okay, because we're still currently here in Taurus season. All right, so the gods sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliations. Now let's look at the future energies with the Death and the Two of Cups. We're going to start off with the Death card, 72. And of course, it's the very last card in the deck. All right, so this specific one is the angel. I love the hourglass in this one here. Beautiful. All right, the epitome of death and rebirth. Okay. It says, Mumea, the God, the end of the universe. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. Those born under Mumaya will be distinguished in medicine and will unveil secrets of nature. Mumaya protects in mysterious operations, brings success in all things, governs chemistry, physics, and medicine, and influences health and longevity. The soul guardian for these are born from 11:40 p.m. to 12 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 30th of May, the 10th of August, the 21st of October, the 1st of January, and or the 14th of March. All right, so we're looking at the energies here of the 30th of May. That's going to be Gemini energy. What happens on the May 30th? The last quarter moon in Pisces happens. So surrendering to the energy of Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. That's what's going to happen, okay? May 30th, associations to Gemini energy, ruled by Mercury. The 10th of August is going to be Leo's energy, ruled by the energy of the sun, which will, at that time on 30th of May, will also be in Gemini. 21st of October, that's associations to Scorpio energy, Mars and Pluto. Mars currently in its domicile in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius. The 1st of January, Capricorn energy, Saturn in Pisces, and the 14th of March is going to be associations to Pisces energy, which is Saturn and Neptune. Physical guardian for those born from the 10th to the 14th of March. So heavy on the Saturn and Pisces energy overall. And that's where we're going to be experiencing the energy of a transformation. It's kind of giving me that, like the ending of one and the rebirth of something new. Okay. And again, Saturn has a lot to do with institutions, organizations, with the government when it comes to rule following, restrictions pertaining to disciplinary actions, anything that is meant to bring the energy back into justice so that it's fair for all involved. All right, the greater good for all involved, where everyone is protected from evil, protected from illness, where there's truth being spoken here. Kind of what it's giving me. Protection from misfortunes. I'm getting it all. All right, like we're meant to step back into the energy of unity. Two of Cups energy to fruition, where there's providing an expansive intelligence and giving the grace of God. Okay, let me see here. That last card, number 19. Interesting enough, in the major arcana is the sun. Okay, let's see. This one specifically is Liuvia. Liuvia? Liuvia, the swiftly hearkening God thrones. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard me cry. All right. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's going to be like this reawakening energy. All right. So those born under how you say it? Liuvia's influence will be amiable, lively, and modest, and bear adversity with resignation. All right. So Liuvia can obtain the grace of God and governs memory and human intelligence. Soul guardian for those born on the 6 a.m. to 6:20 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 7th of April, the 8th of June, the 29th of August, the 9th of November, and or the 20th of January. Physical guardians for those born from the 18th to the 22nd of June. So this is going to be on the energy of the cusp of Gemini and Cancer season, where we technically step into the energy of the summer solstice. Okay, so that's definitely a completion of one chapter, right? I speak of specific energies of solstice and equinox for us to have to go through every modality. Thank you. I'm like thinking of the word every modality in astrology, where we have one specific moon cycle that goes through cardinal energies, then one through fixed, another through mutable, and then we step into the following quarter of the year, right? So there's a specific chapter ending here. And interesting enough, the Two of Cups is the representation of Cancer energy. All right, so us stepping out of Gemini and into Cancer, new chapter. All right. What else am I seeing here? 7th of April is going to be Aries energy ruled by Mars. 8th of June, Gemini's energy ruled by Mercury. 29th of August, Virgo's energy also ruled by Mercury. The 9th of November, that's going to be the energy of Scorpio, so Mars and Pluto. And or the 20th of January, Aquarius's energy ruled by Uranus and Saturn. All right, so the 18th to the 22nd, definitely the cusp from us moving out of the spring equinox into the summer solstice. Very important with this energy. All right, so let's move on to the following card. All right. All right, here we have Temperance. I seen it earlier. All right. I want to say Shayokia, the god of joy. Wow, right? We saw reconciliation. Where was that? Right over here with the current position. All right, so where the current position and how it's taking place for us here. Shakokia. All right. It says reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. Who did you offend? Or who did offended you? Okay. It says reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. Let's read it out. Number 35. Okay, let's see. The God of joy. It says here, I love the Lord because he hath heard my voice and my supplications. Those born under Shakukeya will love to live in peace with everybody. They will make it their duty to repay the fidelity and good offices of those in their service. Shakukeya supports peace and harmony in families and rules over contracts, successions, and amiable distributions. A soul guardian for those born from 11:20 a.m. to 11:40 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 23rd of April, the 4th of July, 14th of September, 25th of November, and or the 5th of February. 23rd of April is going to be associations to Taurus's energy, Venus. 4th of July, associations to Cancer energy, ruled by the moon. 14th of September, we're looking at the energy of Virgo, ruled by Mercury. 25th of November, Sagittarius. Is that right? Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. And the 5th of February, we're looking at the energy of Aquarius, ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Physical guardian for those born from the 6th to the 10th of September, Virgo energy, associations to Mercury. All right. By the time we step into this new energy with the summer solstice, we are going to be looking at Mercury in then Cancer. Mercury in Cancer can represent the energy of studying in the home, Okay. This can be news coming, celebrations coming pertaining to family. So some sort of reconciliation happening here, possibly with friends and or family. Mercury in Cancer is a representation of not just the Two of Cups, but the Three of Cups, the following stage after something comes to fruition. All right. Once, whatever is given from the grace of God, you move on to the following step. That's the second decan of Cancer season. So first decan would be from the 20th through the 30th of June. No, yes. And then we're looking at the beginning of July, which at that time we're going to be having Neptune and Pisces go retrograde from the 29th of June to the 2nd of July. Both of those transits go retrograde. And they're going to join Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Okay? So we're going to be seeing lots of reviews pertaining to what you have learned once we finally release, surrender to the energy of that last quarter moon in Pisces that we're going to be experiencing on May 30th. You'll have a full 4 weeks, all right, before Saturn and Neptune go retrograde once again, okay, for this specific year in 2024. It has a lot to do with the energy of Pisces rules the 12th house, all right. It is the energy of the unknown, all right, associations to hospitals and prisons. It is spirituality. It is the energy of creativity, utilizing the imagination, understanding your empathic abilities, like your psychic abilities, all right, your maternal instincts, those type of things. So Temperance is saying remain balanced, remain healed, all right, and be patient with these energies that are coming up. All right, so current energy, Six of Swords. Interesting. You must be wanting to move on quickly with something original, because Mercury in Aquarius is Six of Swords energy in tarot. All right. The Gentle God. It says here, perception of unity, protects against accidents, heals the sick. All right. So whereas the overall goal was to protect against sorrow and illness, the environment around you is allowing you the perception of unity, protecting against accidents, and healing the sick. How? By reconciling everyone in unity with the divine. Unity, Two of Cups energy, starting with the summer solstice. I hope you guys are sticking with me here. All right, 63. 63. All right, this specific guide, Annuel. All right, it says, serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. So the last one spoke about singing as well, right? The God of joy, now moving to the gentle God. I think the energies are now like, once everything is temperance, everything is balanced, now everything is more gentle, easygoing, right? What did I tell you guys? Once we hit the full moon in Sagittarius, we're stepping into mutable energy. This is the last deacon, should I say, of this spring equinox energy before we step into the summer solstice. All right, so we'll see the very first full moon in Capricorn, which this year is very significant. We have 2 full moons in Capricorn, one on June 21st, the other on July 21st, before we step into Leo season, which would be the second decan technically of the summer solstice. I hope you guys are catching my drift here. We start with the full moon in Sag, we move into the full moon in Capricorn, and then the energies switch over. I'll explain that once I get there, okay? So number 63, we're looking at those born under Annuel will have a subtle and ingenuous spirit. They will distinguish themselves through their industry and actions. Annuel protects against accidents, preserves health, and cures illnesses, and rules over commerce, bankers, businessmen, and clerks. Soul guardian for those born from 8:40 p.m. to 9 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 21st of May, the 1st of August, the 12th of October, the 23rd of December, and or the 5th of March. Physical guardian for those born from the 24th through the 28th of January. Okay? It says here, the 21st of May, that's going to be the very beginning of a Gemini season. All right, so associations to Mercury. The 1st of August is going to be associations to Leo's energy associated with the sun. The 12th of October, Libra energy associated with Venus. 23rd of December, associations to Capricorn energy, Saturn. 5th of March is Pisces, associations to Jupiter and Neptune. Now, the 24th and the 28th are associations to Aquarius' energy with Uranus and Saturn energy. All right, by then, we will be with Uranus by itself in Taurus. Jupiter is going to move out, the sun will move out, Mercury will be moving out on June 3rd, and Venus will move out on the 23rd into Gemini as well. Okay, so Uranus at its full in Taurus will then be by itself. All right, but I feel all of the energy of the groundingness where all these planets have been consumed. Currently, right now, on the 18th of May, we have the sun, we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Jupiter and Uranus, 5 planets in Taurus, where Pluto in Aquarius is at a square and Pluto is currently retrograde. Okay. So the 6 of Swords is a representation of Aquarius's energy. That's why I bring that up. Okay. Moving forward, this is your hopes, your dreams. All right. What is it that you desire? What is it that you fear? And or moving forward. Okay. The High Priestess. And we did see this come out in the deck. All right. So the High Priestess is the God, the eternal lasting. So success and protection for magistries. Okay. Let's read it out. Number 44. You know, this year or today alone, I've seen the number 44 twice. And earlier it came to me and I'm like, 4 and 4, 8. What else did I see it with? I think it was 26 or 62, the numbers that I saw, which also added up to the number 8. And I'm like, hello, we're in the year of 2024. It's an 8 year. And in Chinese astrology, we're speaking of the year of the dragon, right? So the year of needing to be courageous and powerful and, you know, stepping up to the plate and putting in action, all right, towards what we're trying to do here, bringing justice back to a specific situation and being in protection of the unity of, you know, spirituality. All right, so High Priestess, number 44. How do I spell this again? Yelaya. I'm getting that. I don't know. Except I beseech thee the free will offerings of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me thy judgments. So if you're the High Priestess, then you have secrets to the universe. You know a lot about the unknown. You're very intuitive. You're very empathic. You have psychic abilities. All right. But you stay quiet with them. All right. You only speak to those that are meant to be spoken to. You only teach those that are meant to know the specific knowledge. Okay. It says, those born under this angel love to travel in order to learn and will succeed in all undertakings. Their name will be famous in the pomp of glory. Give me 1 second here. Elijah, okay, will ensure the success of a useful undertaking, gives protection against armies and magistrates, enduring trials, and gives victory. Overall, we were speaking about what? We need justice to come back into play, right? All right, so soul guardian for those born from 2:20 p.m. to 2:40 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 2nd of May, the 13th of July, the 23rd of September, the 4th of December, and or the 14th of December. Physical guardian for those born on the 21st through the 25th of October. Okay, now we're speaking of the 2nd of May, that's Taurus' energy. Interesting enough, that was the day that Pluto went retrograde in Aquarius. All right, the 13th of July, we're looking at the energy of, who's this? Cancer, associations to the moon, all right, which is also a very intuitive energy. 23rd of September, associations to Virgo, Mercury's energy. 4th of December, that's going to be Sagittarius' energy, associations to Jupiter. 14th of February is Aquarian energy, associations to Saturn and Uranus. All right, but the 21st to the 25th of October, that's associations to Scorpio's energy, which is technically ruled by Mars and Pluto. All right. So I'm seeing this whole Pluto and Aquarius thing being heavy here overall with the energy of the High Priestesses. All right. Aquarian energy right now seems to be the ones leading the pack when it comes to teaching spirituality. Why? Because they have Pluto in their sign and they're the ones that are going through transformation within self. All right. And because Pluto technically rules over the energy of the 10th house, associations to Saturn, which is also their ruling planet, their ruling, planet's house. All right. It's kind of giving me overall having associations to organizations, structure, discipline, being in positions of leadership, and being those that are having positions of authority when it comes to specific, organizations. Meaning, if you're meant to teach and be a leader in, a church or a similar organization, then that's what Aquarius's energies are doing right now. Okay. Let's see here. The very last card overall to end the reading, the Four of Cups. Wow. Interesting. All right. So we have not only the two, I was seeing the energy of the Three of Cups as well as the energy of the Four of Cups. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So this one speaks about the god deflecting evil, healing capacities, protection from weapons, safety in travel. All right. So you guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but travel lately has been really weird. All right. The very first, I don't want to say the very first retrograde that we experienced this year was in Mercury, but technically, yes. All right. And it happened in Aries. Aries is technically ruled by Mars, which is the warrior planet. All right. There could have been a lot of, how do I say this? Competition energy. All right. Battles, that type of thing. But when we speak about travel, we're speaking about Mercury pertaining to cars. So lots of accidents has been happening. Lots of people have been ill and experiencing death through travel. All right. This year's big on the whole Mercury retrograde energy pertaining to all masculine energy. Fire energy, should I say. Aries, Leo, and Sag is where Mercury will retrograde every time this year. The very first one in spring season, Mercury in Aries. In the summer season, Mercury in Leo. And in the winter season will be Mercury in Sagittarius. Okay? So when we say travel, we mean transportation, cars. This can be trains. This can be shipwrecks, that type of thing. Okay? Four of Cups. Let's read it out. What number was that? 23. 23. Okay. Funny enough, this year, I don't have a car. Okay. So I feel that this is God's way of protecting me from experiencing accidents or illness due to travels. Okay. It is what it is. I look at it in a positive way. All right. So God deflecting evil. Malael. It says, the Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Okay. The person born under Malael's influence will be courageous and accompanied honorable actions, or will accomplish honorable actions. Malael protects against weapons and gives safety in travel, governs water and the produce of the earth, especially plants necessary for the cure of diseases. Okay. It says the soul guardian for those born from 7:20 a.m. to 7:40 a.m. to 7:40 a.m. It says moral guardian for those born on the 11th of April, the 22nd of June, the 2nd of September, the 13th of November, and or the 24th of January. The 11th of April is associations to Aries. So Aries in the house of Gemini, which is Mercury, travel, Aquarius. Thank you. Where the North Node is currently, where the solar eclipse happened. All right, where Mars is currently in Aries at this time. Aquarius, big deal, okay? So 22nd of June, who is this? Gemini's energy. No, sorry, that's Cancer. Cancer energy. All right, Cancer associations to the moon. So the 2nd of September, we're speaking about the day after the full moon in Capricorn, by the way. The 21st of June, this is the 22nd. Associations to Cancer. All right. The 2nd of September, Virgo energy, associations to Mercury. 13th of November, associations to Scorpio energy, Mars and Pluto. 24th of January, associations to Aquarius. All right. That is going to be Uranus and Saturn, currently with Pluto sitting there. All right, so physical guardian for those born from the 8th to the 12th of July. Heavy on Cancer energy. You guys, I don't know what's coming up in Cancer season with this very first decan of Cancer season with the whole Two of Cups thing, stepping into the summer solstice, but it seems like there's going to be a shift, a heavy shift. All right, by the way, the Four of Cups is the representation of the very last decan before we step into a new challenge in the Chaldean order of planets, where the star Sirius and the sun meet. From the Four of Cups, we then move into the very first decan of Leo season, which technically starts on the 22nd of July, and that's the representation of the five of Wands. New challenges, conflicts, just overall fights, battles. All right. Saturn in Leo can also represent in astrology, technically, to be able to teach children. All right, I'll read it out to you guys, just so you know I'm not, it's called generosity. Like a new challenge, all right, to be able to teach children. Who's the opposing energy of Leo? It's Aquarius. All right, so the star sphere is opposing where the energy of the sun is in Leo, Leo being ruled by the sun. Okay. It says Saturn Leos are strongly driven to use their tenacity and self-discipline and showy generosity that leads towards recognition and a better position in life. Generally, their ambition, which has behind it the possibility of artistic potential, will seek some kind of showy creative outlet, and they can be successful professionally in entertainment, management, creative, or educational roles. Saturn Lions are best when not guarding their creative talents. People with this planet sign combination need to gain the respect and even admiration of others, but there is a danger that this can push them into overbearing behaviors or into approval seeking. Alternatively, they may have a tendency to be wary of expressing feelings or views until quite sure of the reception, which can lead to missed opportunities. This card indicates the possibility of a romantic involvement with someone much older or more experienced. Negatively, people with this aspect may need to deal with disappointment in creative or love matters. This is made easier when they bring themselves to reach out for help from others. In relationships, Saturn Leos have a certain reserved, suffering and seclusion quality that is not helpful. All right. When Saturn in Leo is drawn, the subject of the reading has much creative joy to share. If this is offered with no strings attached, the chances of a successful outcome are assured. All right, so the event can speak of an opportunity to shine, being asked to perform for a good cause, teaching creative skills to those less talented, helping with the education of children. Okay, now, because I feel Aquarian energy heavy in the reading, all right, it's giving me when Jupiter steps into Gemini. Big deal. The 23rd of May, where the full moon in Sagittarius will happen, and Venus moves there as well. All right, so what we're speaking of is when you are looking to have a love affair, fifth house energy, with associations to someone much older. All right, this can be you being the person that's much younger. I'm kind of getting like, if you are the Page of Pentacle, then you're going to be looking at the energy of a King of Pentacle. Right, someone that is meant to guide you, someone that is a great person for you to work for, someone that looks over you, that type of energy. All right, or you could be that of someone younger to you. All right, we're speaking about Mercury's energy with associations to siblings and or cousins and or neighbors that are much younger to you. Okay, so you guys, I hope this was helpful. All right, very good information overall coming out in this Celtic Cross today. I'm going to pull from the angel guides. Let's see what they give us here. All right, and I'll pull, actually, I'm kind of feeling a moonology. I'm at 54 minutes. I just seen 55 on the clock. Wow. All right, so changes are coming for sure. I think I more so explained everything. As far as the majors here, I've got the High Priestess, associations to Pisces energy, Temperance. I'm seeing Sagittarius, so heavy on the Jupiter energy within those two. I'm seeing justice with associations to Venus. All right, Venus being its domicile right now in Taurus. And the death card. All right, with Scorpio's energy. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and the world card, Saturn. All right. So a heavy emphasis on Saturn and Pisces in the reading, for sure. All right, I'm seeing here on the world card, obviously all fixed signs. So there's a completion here of the specific moon cycle we just stepped out of. All right. So there was a fountain of wisdom that we tapped into there. All right. Interesting enough. Let's see what we get out of Sacred Plan. Earth and ground. All that earth energy that we're in right now with Taurus's energy of significance. And listen deeply. It's kind of giving me like you need to tap in with the energy from within, your inner child healing. All right. So that you can fully ascend. Transformation. Thank you. Told you. That's the goal here. Okay. So that you can come into unity. Divine masculine and feminine energies. All right. So aligning yourself with your chakras from root to crown. Okay. Interesting. All right, you guys, let's get a crystal on this. I think this is the only reading I'm not going to pull from the Chinese astrology today. And I'm hoping that my other readings finally upload, because they've been taking forever, you guys. Like, forever. Okay. Moving forward, I don't want you guys to feel like you need to be imprisoned. Alright, so High Priestess is there. You are really, truly meant to help heal. Alright. You have a specific gift now that you hold. But the High Priestess can definitely speak of mentally blocked. Okay. Too tapped in with the subconscious. Orange calcite, number 40. Creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality and sexuality. Alright, interesting. It's giving me heavy on the sacral chakra. Alright. The sacral chakra is ruled by water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. I have Scorpio and Pisces energy heavy in the reading pertaining to the majors. All right, and we were speaking about the energy of Saturn. Okay. Okay. Auralite. There's that number 8 again. All right, so today is the 18th. Mindfulness, meditation on the present. Let's read them out. Where's my book? There we go. All right, so number 40 and 8. What did I say earlier? I was seeing 4, right? And now the number 8 comes out right next to it. All right, so 40. Orange calcite is a firestone that fuels the second sacral and third solar plexus chakras. Unlike many firestones, it has a gentle, stimulating rather than overwhelming energy. It is excellent for overcoming shyness as well as depression. Meditation with orange calcite when you need courage. All right, so meditate when you need courage. Number 8, courage. All right, so courage is Leo. All right, Leo's energy be very significant. And we were speaking about, what was it? The Saturn in Leo energy, generosity, and where we'll be starting off with the new energy of the Chaldean order of planets. All right, like being halfway to the completion of the other side of that, which would be from the ending of Pisces, from the ending of Aquarius to, from the ending of Capricorn energy into Aquarian energy, because we're speaking of Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, where the star and the sun meet. All right, so we're looking at the last decan of Capricorn season being, is it the 4 of Pentacles? Yes. Before we hit the energy of the 5 of Swords. So notice 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy, 5 of Wands is Leo's energy. 5 of Swords can speak about conflict, can speak about defeat, can speak about gossip, lies, things like that, which causes what? Challenges, rift in the energy overall. All right. So that's what's being destructed, I feel, with Pluto being in Aquarius right now. Number 8. It says here, aura light contains 23 different minerals and is a healer on so many levels. No one benefits outweighs the other. Starting slowly, meditating with this stone for short periods of time regularly allows us to become used to its energy. It works on all chakras and is a stone that can be used effectively to address any issue of the mind, body, and or spirit. I'm kind of getting that with earth and ground. All right, the sacral chakra, again associated to the water elements and the energy of associations with the orange calcite being to the solar plexus, all fire elements, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, we were speaking about specifically in this reading as well. Wow, powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. All right, you guys, I'm going to be leaving the reading there. I love you, and check you out on the next one.